So you've probably driven down Polk Street recently. Perhaps you've noticed a new building. Lots of things looking different downtown, you know?
Yeah, so different. Six Car Pub and Brewery calls downtown Amarillo home, and you can enjoy a meal with a view. Here's a look. Six Car Pub and Brewery has cut the ribbon and opened their doors to Amarillo.
My partners and I have had experiences where we go to great cities that have good food and good beer, and they almost always have a downtown brew pub. So we wanted to bring that to Amarillo and make it something that stands out and that's spectacular.
The name Six Car reflects Amarillo's history.
Amarillo, I'll be there.
Six Car is a reference to the streetcar system that ran through Amarillo from 1908 to 1923, and the Amarillo streetcar railway system had 10 cars, but they would have 6 on the line on a typical day.
With the building's architecture and the rooftop view, diners are loving it.
One of the things we hear over and over is that people don't feel like they're in Amarillo when they're in Six Car. They feel like they're in Austin or Denver. And a lot of that has to do with the finish out and the vibe, the fact that they could see the brewery, the tanks are on display, but it also just has to do with the way we brought this business together. We wanted to highlight the best of what Amarillo has to offer in terms of craftsmanship, in terms of just creativity, and we wanted to give people like a true urban experience when they come downtown.
Chef Scott Buchanan and head brewer Grant James have put a lot of thought into the food and drinks.
What we have is what our chef likes to call New American Pub Fare, so it's his take on foods that are familiar or comfortable. Having an on-site brewery means that we can provide a lot of fresh, fun styles of beer.
What kind of beer?
We'll have anywhere from 10 to 12 of our beers on tap once we get into full production. Our perspective on beer is that we love it, and we know that consumers like to have a lot of options.
Whether you go for the beer or the view, Six Car is excited to be part of downtown Amarillo.
And it's what I've been waiting for since I moved back here 9.5 years ago, was to see some life poured back into downtown. So to have a hand in that is really exciting.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So when I walked in, I immediately felt that I was in a different town. It was crazy. The atmosphere is casual. The food really did smell good. I was hungry, and the view was great. So next time you're looking for a dinner idea, head to downtown and try out this new restaurant. We have a link to where you can find the full menu on myhighplains.com.
Very good, Ann. Thank you so much. Coming up next, from beer to wine. Do you ever want